Page 352. I know what he's really like, you don't. I scream at her in my head. I'm fully aware that her actions come from a good place, but sometimes she just oversteps boundaries. And right now she's so far over that she's in a neighbouring state. I scowl at her and she pokes her tongue out at me, making me smile unwillingly. Playful Kate is novel. Must be Elliot's influence. We wave them off at the doorway and Christian turns to me. We should go too. You have interviews tomorrow. Mia embraces me warmly as we say our goodbyes. We never thought he'd find anyone, she gushes. I flush and Christian rolls his eyes again. I purse my lips. Why can he do that when I can't? I want to roll my eyes back at him, but I do not dare, not after his threat in the boathouse. Take care of yourself, Anna dear, Grace says kindly. Christian, embarrassed or frustrated by the lavish attention I'm receiving from the remainder Graves, grabs my hand and pulls me to his side. Let's not frighten her away or spoil her with too much affection, he grumbles. Christian, stop teasing. Grace scolds him indulgently, her eyes glowing with a love and affection for him. Somehow, I don't think he's teasing, and surreptitiously watched their interaction. It's obvious Grace adores him with a mother's unconditional love. He bends and kisses her stiffly. Mom, he says, and there's an undercurrent in his voice. Reverence, maybe? Mr. Gray, goodbye and thank you. I hold out my hand to him, and he hugs me too. Please call me Catterick. I do hope we see you again very soon, Anna. Our farewells, said Christian, leads me to the car where Taylor is waiting. He's been waiting here the whole time. Taylor opens my door and slides it into the back of the Audi. I feel some of the tension leaving my shoulders. Geez, what a day. I am exhausted physically and emotionally. After a brief conversation with Taylor, Christian climbs into the car beside me. He turns to face me. Well, it seems my family likes you too, he murmurs. Too? The depressing thought of how I came to be invited pops up unbidden and very unwelcome into my head. Taylor starts the car and he heads away from the circle of light in the driveway to the darkness of the road. I gaze at Christian and he's staring at me. What? He asks, his voice quiet. I foundly momentarily. No, I'll tell him. He's always complaining that I don't talk to him. I think you felt trapped into bringing me to meet your parents. My voice is soft and hesitant. If Elliot hadn't asked Katie, you would have never asked me. I can't see his face in the dark, but he tilts his hand, gaping at me. Anastasia, I'm delighted that you've met my parents. Why are you so filled with self-doubt? It never ceases to amaze me. You're such a strong, self-contained young woman, but you have such negative thoughts about yourself. If we haven't wanted you to meet them, you wouldn't be here. Is that why you were feeling the whole time you were there? Oh, he wanted me there, and it's a revelation. He doesn't seem uncomfortable answering me, as he would if I was hiding the truth. He seems generally pleased that I'm here. A warm glow slowly through my veins. He shakes his head and reaches for my hand. I glance nervously at Taylor. Don't worry about Taylor. Talk to me. I shrug. Yes, I thought that. And another thing, I only mentioned Georgia because Katie was talking about Barbados. I haven't made up my mind. Do you want to go and see your mother? Yes. He looks oddly at me, like he has some internal struggle. Can I come with you? He asks eventually.